Eli 5 as a non-American. Why did they go to war with Vietnam? I sort of get the Cold War, but the two most powerful countries in the alliance that won WW2 was the capitalist US and the communist USSR. They went from allies to adversaries quickly, because their ideologies clashed and because powerful countries tend to view power as a zero-sum competition, winner takes all. After WW2, many countries that had previously been colonies of other countries, France had conquered Vietnam in the 1850s, began becoming independent. France was driven out of Vietnam by 1954. The two superpowers competed over dominance over these newly independent countries. Unlike in earlier periods where powerful countries would often settle this contest with direct war, the invention of nuclear bombs made such direct conflict suicidal for both superpowers. So they often engaged in indirect proxy conflicts mixed with diplomatic compromises. So they delayed the Vietnam problem by compromising to temporarily divide the country between North, Soviet-aligned, and South, American-aligned, and to eventually hold elections to unify the country in 1956. The reunification vote never happened because the president of South Vietnam argued they were not bound to a treaty signed by the earlier colonial government. The North then decided to pursue national unification through militarily conquering South Vietnam, including using guerrilla fighters inside South Vietnam, Viet Cong. America was invested in the survival of a non-communist South Vietnam because they believed in the idea of a domino theory. If South Vietnam fell, other post-colonial countries would also increasingly turn communist. Then eventually America would be alone in a hostile world encircled by communists. So America starts giving material aid and military training to help prop up South Vietnam in their war with North Vietnam and the Viet Cong insurgency. America became more directly involved after the Gulf of Tonkin incident in 1964, where the US alleged that one of their ships was attacked by North Vietnam. Many historians believe this was a lie used as a pretext for America to more directly defend South Vietnam, with American soldiers now directly fighting. This hugely escalated the violence of the conflict as the USSR and allies also increased their support for North Vietnam, short of letting the war get out of control and leading to a direct clash between the superpowers and nuclear war. The Korean War that had been fought in the early 1950s over the fate of a divided, post-colonial Korea followed broadly similar dynamics. But obviously it's not 1:1. You never stand in the same river twice.